Hi, this is Tiffany Angulo, your independent color street stylist. If you're watching this video, it's likely that you received a sample in the mail from me, and I'm here today to show you how to put it on. So when you open up your gold envelope, this is what you're going to find. It is going to have a little Twosie Color Street challenge right here, a Twosie 2-finger tester, and a alcohol prep pad. My information to contact me in orders at the bottom of the card, and then on the back of the card is going to be application instructions. But you're here because you want to see it actually put on real nails, which is great because it's much better and more impressive that way. Okay, so first things first, go ahead and peel your Twosie and your nail prep pad off of the back of the card. First step in application is you are going to push back your cuticles. This is important step that you don't want to miss. You don't want to lay your color street strip on top of your cuticle. So you want to make sure that your cuticles are all pushed back. This is really the only tool that you will need to apply your color street. And it's more of a prep tool than anything else, but it can come in handy for other things. So after you do that, I want you to go wash your hands. That's an important step. When you come back from washing your hands, you're going to use your alcohol prep pad. This is just going to get any lotions or oils or anything that didn't come off when you washed your hands, just to make sure that there is a nice good adhesion to the nail bed. So you want to go ahead and hit all of your nails really good with this because we're not sure which fingers are going to apply to yet. And then I want you to take the alcohol prep pad and hit your actual beds of your fingers so you can handle the strips without feeling like you're going to mess them up. Now they're all clean and you don't have to worry about handling the strips. There is a little tear thing right here on the side. You can tear it that way. I find it easier to just cut the top off, that it opens easier for me. Either way is fine. Occasionally, if you tear too fast, you can rip the strips. That's why I cut. Pull your little strips out. The first step is to size up our strips and figure out which nails they're going to go on. And to do this, you basically just hold the strip up to the light. That looks like it's going to be a good fit for that nail. I actually know that I do have to stretch this nail just a little bit on the side, so y'all are going to get a little extra tip from me in application today. Okay, and then this next one either will fit there. This is actually the nail that I use on this finger, so I'm going to do those 2 fingers, and those will be my accent nail fingers. But if you hold it up just like that, it should cover the nail. If you want to make positive that it's going to cover the nail, bend it in half and then put it up to the finger. And as long as it's centered and you don't have gaps on either side, that is the perfect size fit for you. If it's a little small, I'm going to show you. This one's a little small, which is why I'm going to stretch it. So when I put it up there, you see that little bit of a gap? I can give the strip just a tiny bit of stretch and it'll fill that, or I can go up to the next size strip. Okay, so let's start with the pinkies. I am going to move you guys down, and then I'm going to show you 2 different ways to apply. The first way is the way that I think that is the best for beginners. So we're going to peel off this protective coat. It is just the little purple tab. And then next what we're going to do is we're going to cut our strip in half. The reason we do this is because the strips, one strip will do 2 nails. So I don't want to mess up the other end of the strip, and it's super easy for newbies to do that because you're not comfortable with the strips yet. Okay, then we peel off the little tab. And then, like I said, I have to stretch this one just a little bit. In order to stretch your strip, if you need a stretch, you just hold it on the 2 sides and give it just a tiny little stretch. Okay. Then I have a little piece of glitter hanging off there, so I'm going to pull that first. Okay. I'm going to put it on my pinky as close to my cuticle as I can get without going on top of my cuticle. It's nice and centered. If it wasn't centered, I can just lift it up. And then put it right back down. So you can actually do that lift and put down as many times as you need. So don't feel like you have to put it down perfect on the first try. Okay, so once it's centered, we're going to press down in the center and then press down the two sides, and you're gonna give it a nice, good press there, guys, okay? Now I have this extra on my tip, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap it around the edge of my tip. So just like that, wrapped, nice and good, and then I'm gonna use my finger to break off the excess and peel it away. And I have a perfectly polished nail in just a matter of seconds. I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to peel that back as well. Okay. And again, I need a little stretch on this side. So I am just going to stretch, and they actually have a decent amount of stretch, especially the glitters. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to put it down right in the center. See this? Oh, here we go. Okay. And then I still need a little bit of stretch on this end. I'm actually going to give it just a little tug. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And then I'm going to, again, I have this little extra right there. So I wrap down one side, wrap down the other side, and then wrap down the center. And then I am just going to press underneath. See how I'm breaking it off on the pinky nail? And then pull it away. Beautiful. Now I'm going to show you how to do the other technique. So this is once you get a little bit more advanced and comfortable handling your strips, this is a great way to do it. So peel off the first coat, peel off the second coat. Then you are going to take this little tab and tear that away. You're going to place the strip down on your nail, nice and in the center. And then we're just going to give it a nice little push down. Now you want to be careful with this side because I want to use it on this other nail. If you fold the strip onto itself, you can't unfold it. So you want to make sure that you're keeping them separate. I'm going to grab this little corner right over here, anchor it with my finger, give it a little pull and tug. See how I wrap it down? And then break it off with that finger and then pull it up to straighten it out. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So a little wrap down. So pull and wrap down and break off. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the center. There we go. Beautifully polished nails. And then I'm going to take the other side that I have left over. And again, this one needs a little bit of a stretch. My right hand is bigger than my left hand, as most people have that one hand that's a little bigger. And I'm going to put it down right in the center, push down, just like that. And then since I'm now on this side and I only have one left over, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the tip of my nail. Okay, there we go. And then just like that. And then use your thumbnail to break off the excess. Super easy, super simple application to put on your Twosies. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to take the Twosie challenge. So I'm going to take regular nail polish, paint the rest of my nails with the regular traditional nail polish, and I'm going to wait a week and see what happens. That's all explained on your card if you want to do that. I'd love to see the pictures. You are going to be amazed, absolutely amazed at how well the Color Street holds up to your traditional polish. Your Color Street typically lasts about 10 to 14 days. There's only a few things you need to avoid afterwards. I want to show you guys something. Watch this. I can run my hands through my hair, and I'm not going to mess up my polish. I can go wash dishes, not wash dishes. I can do everything but wash dishes, which is great because it's an excuse to get out of washing the dishes. Anytime you don't wash dishes, just do your nails. I can go fold laundry. I can do everything but get my nails wet for 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. That's what I want you to wait. So Don't wash your hands, don't do the dishes, don't put lotion on for 1 hour while the nails have time to fully cure. The Color Street strips themselves contain a base coat, a color coat, and a top coat. They are 95% dry, so they take about 5% that we're gonna need them to cure to your nails so they don't get messed up and they last the full 10 to 14 days. And that is going to be done by avoiding water and avoiding lotions. Anything else you're free to do. You can put your mani on in the car. You can put your mani on at your kid's soccer game. You can put your mani on while you have a toddler crawling on top of your head. They are so easy and so amazing. I promise you're gonna love them. Give them a try. And guys, they come off with regular nail polish remover. Check out my later videos on how to do that, but there's 2 super easy techniques to take them off. Regular nail polish remover. So if you guys found this valuable and if you would like to follow me to see any other tips and application instructions, maybe some pedicure videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you in the future.